Attention. Beat by Whisper.
I see no go tell. Whisper. Give me a body. Now me and you today. Oh. I no go tell anybody. Give me a body. From Canada to Senegal, I never see this kind of girl. I can't go Bariga, me the sugar girl. She fine, she cute. Oh lo lo lo, sugar lele, step back here, give me bege.
Watch and see, yo. I'm better than your next. You already know. Just me, CV.
My name is Aero Josh, and keep watching. Just Me TV.
It's Just Me TV magazine, and we're having a very interesting guest with us today. He's so interesting that when it comes to punishment, he knows how to do it well. He's A+. Now, on the show today, we're having Steve Onu, whom we all know as Yo 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 Yo.
Hey guys, I'm Sonia Ibrahim. Keep watching Just Me TV.
Keep watching Just Me TV.
It's great to have you here.
Thank you.
Okay, now let me ask you this: if you had the opportunity to possess a brainwashing machine, and you had the opportunity to brainwash anybody at all that you could, who would it be?
Brainwash in what way? In which way? Brainwash positively or brainwash in a negative way?
It all depends on you. You already have the brainwashing machine. You could choose to use it for anything that you want. The choice is up to you.
Brainwash.
Yes.
Dangote and Otedela Jari. Two people. I'm greedy. The two of them.
Not even one?
No. The two of them.
Okay.
Dangote and Otedela.
Okay.
So if you are doing it, you do it, and then you know that you've done it. When you are caught, people will just look at you and say, "Oh boy,
you hammer
too much." Yeah, because if you do small, they'll not be like, "Lock him up, Joe. He's a criminal, he's a thief." But there's a level you do it, even people will be hailing you. What? Too much. Then
and
you get chieftaincy titles
up.
and all those things.
You won't get locked
You
up.
buy them, all of them. The people that will lock you, you buy them.
Okay, you could even use the machine on them.
You do everything. So what are we saying?
Okay.
What are we? Idea, the level that we are now. We need all the Malachi you can get.
Malachi.
Uzuzu.
Uzuzu. Okay.
Yeah. We need it.
Well, what was Steve Onu's childhood like?
For me, it was for most people that grew up during my time.
Okay.
I was born in Lawanson.
Okay.
No, I was born at the Island Maternity. That was then the best hospital then, Island Maternity. It's on Broad Street.
Okay.
And then from there moved to, but our house then was somewhere on Lawanson Road.
Okay.
Number 65 Lawanson Street. Just by Zamba then, near Zamba. That's where my parents used to stay.
Okay.
And then it wasn't easy. But then, hey, what can we say? We were 10 of us in my house. I'm number 7 out of 10. So,
okay.
Well, growing up wasn't easy too, because for my elder brothers and sisters, they enjoyed then. Nigeria was still, let me put it this way, people would say Nigeria was good then.
Okay.
But it looks like when it now got to my turn,
now everything took.
things got this scatter.
Okay.
Now my head, now your austerity start from. So from then, it wasn't easy. Went from one primary school to the other. before we left Sudlere, and then we moved to Yanokwaja, my parents' house, and then we stayed there all through.
Okay.
And I did my primary, did my secondary, did every other thing there before I moved over to Lasso.
To Lasso?
Yes.
Okay. So, on average now, if you're going to review yourself as a student in school, even though naturally all of us used to carry first though.
I know carry first. I'm proud to say.
Oh.
I don't follow them carry first.
Okay.
I leave my guys to be carrying the first. So I stayed where I stayed.
Okay.
They are my goons. So you can't be hustling with your
Hustling.
goons. No. You leave your goons, let them be doing it. You are just guiding them.
Okay.
So I was guiding my guys.
Okay.
So I leave them.
Just do your thing.
I just leave them in front, and then me, I just stay
pump
in
for
front.
back.
Yes, it's the best. I didn't follow them and struggle first. I'm proud to say it. Very proud.
Okay.
I'm not ashamed.
Okay.
You know, some people will be ashamed to tell people. Yeah, I'm very, very proud of it.
Okay.
I didn't carry first.
Okay. Never ever.
The nearest to it was third. And that third self is try.
Okay.
I can't remember how many we were in class then.
Okay.
It was try.
Try.
But normally my position is no more than 5th, 6th, 7th. So I don't used to struggle.
Okay.
Then just give me my 5th or 6th or 7th.
Okay.
Then I'm okay.
You were not bad, but you were not hustling for.
Some people used to carry 46,
46.
45, 46.
Yes.
Those ones are just, me too, I'm their guy. So they too, they are behind me. They're also hailing me to say, keep it up.
Bros, you too much.
No, just keep it up. Just keep it up. That time there was no you too much. You don't have that as slang self.
Okay.
It's just that, just keep it up.
Okay.
With the looking. You know, so it's just like, I'm proud of it too.
Okay, now, you were part of this production with Twilight Zone?
Yeah,
with
Unilag. Yes. Yeah.
So were you part of Theatre 15 in any way, or how did you get to be part of that production?
No, I wasn't. Kayode Peters happened to be a neighbor of mine.
Okay.
In Okwaja.
Okay.
So that's where we started from. So I think I went for an audition. Then we started from Crossword Blues. Okay. There was Crossword Blues before we started Twilight Zone.
Okay.
Yeah, so from Twilight Zone before we now moved to Flatmate.
Okay.
So Kayode Peters, it was more from the area thing, you know, we stayed in the same place, neighborhood, and then from there, myself and him. So when I came out and then I met him somewhere and then I told him, guy, I also act and all those things. He said, okay, yes, we are doing something in Unilag, it's called Crossword Blues, and let's just do it together. Let's come and act some episodes. I acted some, and then afterwards, he now told me, that was owned by someone else. He now told me that he wanted to start his own, and then he called it Twilight Zone then. Okay. And then we all started, myself, Kofi, Biola Loba, Derele Edu, Mukechukwu Chima, Biola Kiki, Biola Bakari, Kola Kiki, Sean Kantebe,
Princess.
Princess. Yes, Princess did a few episodes with us, but the permanent guys were just these ones that I mentioned. And we all did Twilight Zone then, and then it wasn't easy though, but we did it, just managed, did it, and then we thank God. We thank God. Okay. But then you asked if I was a member of Theatre 15. No, yes. I wasn't.
Okay.
And Twilight Zone then was not a Theatre 15 thing.
Okay.
But because Kayode Peters was in Theatre 15, and most of them were in Theatre 15, and he just started the whole thing, and they all came on board easily.
Okay.
Yeah, but because I knew Kayode from home, it was easy for me. And then I was not in school too, so I was hanging with him most times. I was staying with him in his hostel, and we're friends. So from home.
Okay, you said it wasn't easy having that production. How, what aspect, the financial, the mental, or what?
Nothing do finance, nothing do mental. We were delivering.
Okay.
Not the finance, nothing. Chain buying, incha.
Oh.
Nothing there, which finance. That we used to trek from the school gate, from auditorium to gate.
Ooh.
Not today. Then Kyle had one jalopy then. That's what he used to drop all of us. He will go the first time, down drop your gate. He will come back, pick the next set, drop them at gate, come back, pick the next. And then we're using a camcorder to record.
Wow.
We're using a camcorder. We didn't even have audio. There was no mic. Shebi this one, you're putting lapel mic for us. Who give us money for lapel mic?
Wow.
We just fool ourselves that time. We're just fools.
All right, it's still GSP TV magazine, and we still have yo here with us on the show. Sean Canterbury is about to give us his quick fact segment, and we will be back.
Baby, it's your boy Myro, and keep watching
Gist Me TV.
Hello once again to my segment, I Bet You Didn't Know, where I get to give you interesting, amazing, weird but true facts that will make you realize that we live in an interesting, amazing, weird, true world. Now I'm sure you're all familiar with YouTube, the video sharing website that was founded on the 14th of February 2005. I bet you didn't know that while a video on YouTube is buffering or paused, you can actually play a game of Snake by pressing the up arrow on your keyboard. You've been schooled once again, and of course, I've helped you out of a tight situation. All right, till I come your way again, lights on, back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Sean. GSP TV magazine continues as we have Steve Onu here with us. Now, let's look at how your radio job started. That started right after Flatmates.
Flatmate was still on while I was still doing the radio thing.
Okay.
Yes, it never stopped. It started. I went with a friend called Bumi Davis.
Okay.
There, and then to Cool FM. He went to see one Ibrahim Abubakar, and then when we got there, Mr. Ibrahim told him that they were about to have a pigeon radio station. So that Bumi should supply them content, and then Bumi said okay, and then I just told Bumi, I said I wouldn't mind working with these guys. I actually spoke in Yoruba. I said, you mind Latiban people share, and Bumi said, yeah, so let's tell him. Okay. So we told him. So the man said okay, no problem. Lo and behold, while we were at it, they now told me to go and bring my CV. I hadn't written any before then, because I never looked for any job. I'd never done anything like that. So, yeah. So they said I should go write a CV and bring to them. I went. I'd never written any, so I told my friend Larry Daly Abrahams. Okay. I took his own. He went to Unilag. I took his CV. And that was exactly what I just, when you do rank zeros, when you just copy and paste. That's exactly what I did. Okay. So then I just submitted it to them. Then they called me for interview. When I came for the interview, then I still used to put on earrings and then jeans, face cap, and T-shirt. But majorly, when I got to the venue for the interview, I had jeans on with Timberland, face cap. Then I met guys in suits and all. They came for job interview. And immediately, I just asked them what they came for. They said they came for an interview. And then I looked at myself. And the next thing they started to discuss, they intimidated me the more. Okay. They were not talking. I saw you at Chevron interview. I saw you at Shell interview. Whoa. I saw you at this thing. Were you there at Globalcom interview? See me whenever I do one interview for my life. One. Wow. I just sat down, I was just looking at the guys. And then they were just talking. Then the receptionist asked me, yes, what can we do for you? I couldn't even tell the receptionist.
You came for the interview? Wow.
I couldn't talk because I felt, what? So, along the line, later they called me in. And when I got in, they now asked me, okay, we've seen your CV, so tell us your aims and objectives. Meanwhile, when I did the copy and paste, I did not change aims and objectives that my friend wrote. Okay. I changed only the other things. Okay. I didn't even bother reading the aims and objectives. So I don't even know what the guy wrote there. Oh. So when I submitted, when I got there, then I said, so tell us your aims and objectives. I said, sir? We said, tell us your aims and objectives. I said, sir, The aims and objectives. And then the man said, yes, we know it is there, but what is it? I said, So I was trying to stretch my neck to see if I could see one or two lines. The man, that kind of man, you know he's a wicked man when he's in school. The man folded it. Not folded it, and I said, so you cannot tell us what you wrote in your aims and objectives. Okay. Sir, let me tell you the truth. I'm not the one that wrote the CV, sir. The CV is for my friend.
Okay.
My friend wrote the CV. So I don't know what he wrote.
No, he wrote.
He said, so you don't have any aim for this company? I said, is that one that my friend wrote that I also have for the company?
Wow.
You know, there and then, it's just, you know, it's just so funny. It's God thing, you know. Because there and then, one of them just whispered to the other one, this guy is really crazy. You know, this is the kind of person you need. Somebody that is not well.
Okay.
This guy, the way he is obvious is not normal. So we need him to come and work for us. The moment I had that one, yay. I say, even that other one, it's not my own, it's my friend's own. Even the man said, are you sure the result is your result? I said, that one is that thing there. You know, just like that. And then, if I knew what was happening, I was the only one that was chosen. All those suit coat blazer, that's we call them sukuble. Suit coat blazer, sukuble. Sukuble wearing people.
Yes.
They didn't take even one.
Hey, come on, they went to interviews in Shell, Globacom, and they were coming for Wazobia.
My dear.
Misplacement priority.
Of
course,
that's like 7 years ago now. 7 or 8 years ago.
Yes, thereabouts.
Wazobia is 8 years now, so that's just it. And then I was chosen, and then I started work. And then one other experience I will never forget, there was a day I was to read news. And then they are giving me my news. Okay. And then I put on the microphone. I was about to talk, and I didn't know where I dropped the script. So now I was not saying, God, where I keep this script? Where I keep this script? I don't know. Meanwhile, time was already going. I was saying, where do I keep this script? Where I keep this script? Lo and behold, I saw the script. As I now wanted to put on the microphone, and also that it was on. So where I keep this script,
it was going on air. Woo!
There and then I don't sack myself. The only thing remaining for me was just to carry my bag and just go. But to my greatest surprise, and that's why sometimes when you do theater, it helps you. You must learn to be spontaneous. Okay. The moment I saw the script, and then I knew that I had misfired. I had said what I was supposed to say. Okay. Immediately, I just said, "Thank God, I don't see the scripts. All the winch people will be one thief. Now winch come here before come collect the script, but shame to them, I don't see them. Don't reach for me to give you the news."
Wow.
As I was reading the news, I just saw my boss by the glass. I said, yes! They don't pursue me. But to my greatest surprise, he just did this.
Thumbs up. Wow. So let's look at yours and mine.
Okay.
So we were quite surprised when you said you were bringing on yours and mine, and people were like, yours and mine, yeah, yours, yes, yours, but what is the mine part? And we're like, okay, let's see what he wants to bring out with this idea of yours and mine.
Yeah, it's just everything that is yours is also mine. We're one family. That's just the whole idea. Okay. And then, but there's still limits to everything that you do. Even if I say what is yours is also mine. If I'm a female, for example, you're my sister, what is yours is mine. At the same time, I can't take your husband or your boyfriend from you. Even though it's yours, it can't be mine.
It can't be yours. Okay, now we know very well that the road down the road of success is not a smooth thing. We have ups and downs and roughs, and there are times you just get to that point that you're like, should I give up now? Should I not? What keeps you going in times like that?
For me, I don't think I've ever thought of should I give up. I don't see challenges in life. I only see opportunities to get better.
Okay.
I've always had that in my head. I don't know how many of us, if you're watching and then you used to listen to radio programs those days. That's why I said that I was a radionatic, if you permit me to say that. Yes. There was a radio program then called Success Power by Reverend Sam Adeyemi.
Okay.
And I listened to it in total. Listened to it every day. And then I just told myself, know how to succeed. I'm going to succeed. Yeah? It's just a process. It's just taking time. And everything I passed through then, everything I went through, everything I did, I was just doing it, some of those, because, so that, let me put it this way, so that the story will be sweet when I'm saying it.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah. I sold at Yaba Market, used to sell ice water, sold mineral, soft drinks, we call it mineral now. I did conductor jobs so that I could just raise money to be able to see myself through school and all that. I did some of those things. But I did some of them just because so that tomorrow will be greater. It will be sweet to say. That's just it.
Okay.
Okay? And here I am today. I'm sure if I didn't have such stories, I won't be here. So that's just it for me. So I don't see challenges. I only see opportunities to get better. It was really tough. You know, I started the industry in 95. That's when I met RMD for the first time. And then he told me, young man, I like the way you talk. Go study theater. It will be good for you and all that. Then I used to do auditions. We used to go for auditions. I used to walk from that Uzi's Garden to Mile 2.
Okay.
Yeah, from First Start to Mile Trek.
Mile 2.
Yes, so that I could just take a Molwe.
Okay.
They'll take me down to Ushudi. Then from Ushudi, I'll take Molwe to Yanopaja. From Yanopaja, I'll walk to Shagari Estate.
Okay.
Or if we go for auditions at Kilo, just as I'll trek from Kilo to Barracks, or Kilo to Alaka, or Kilo to Fadi, so I can take Mulwe. Standing, 30 naira.
Okay,
I remember the price. No, standing was 20 naira. Sitting was 30 naira. If you take it from Alaka, you will sit 30 naira. If you stand from Barracks, 20 naira.
Okay.
That's what I used to do then. So we had to trek. Okay. That's when the hustle was real. You know. You trek up to a level that you trek without shadow. Even your shadow is tired.
It's tired of trekking.
I don't have shadow here now. My shadow left me a long time ago.
Okay.
We walked and then the shadow was tired. Sat down in one corner, bought ice water, drank.
Okay.
As I speak with you, the shadow is lost.
It's lost.
So,
okay.
I mean, I don't even send the shadow.
Okay.
Because I knew where I was going to. So
okay, you didn't need your shadow to follow you.
I humbly continue my movements, and then the rest is history now. So, for me, doing all those things, I didn't give up. I just did it. It might take time, but it will come.
Keep watching Gist Me TV. Gist Me, I gist you. Let's gist. Keep watching Gist Me TV. That's right. You want all the juicy gist about your favorite celebrities? It's right here. Don't touch that dial.
What is your current favorite Nigerian song?
Street Credibility, nice.
Nice.
I'm telling you, any day, anytime.
Okay, so we should play Street Credibility by Nice.
Street Credibility, for some people it might be old, but for Street Credibility, the last verse speaks to me a lot.
Okay.
Turn by turn, beg Baba God make you reach your turn. This industry, plenty python. Anyhow we go be, just focus on your way to the top.
Okay.
That's just it. Just focus.
Okay.
Just focus. That's just it.
Okay, so we will be bringing you Nice's Street Credibility. We will be back.
Originality work for me, why I no go show. I saw why they walk on to that door. Now me they want to the street I belong. Enemies a must if you want blue. I'm on that turn by turn. Beg Baba God make you reach your turn. If you dance free, I'm a plenty fighter. Anyhow we go be, I'm a just focus on your way to the top. The most incredible out of Nigeria, straight from Nigeria. Street credibility, we get them. Check my fans, I like my hair down. Don't be lie, yeah, don't be lie, yeah, don't be lie. Hey, you know that don't be lie. Give me more love, better. It's money soon, yes, spend it.
My name is Mr. Incredible. You're watching Just Me TV. Keep watching.
Okay, that was nice doing street credibility, and of course it's still Just Me TV magazine with Yaw in the building. All right, now you said focus and perseverance is something that kept you going.
Yeah.
Now, we know very well that the journey is just beginning.
Yep.
Yes,
It
for
is.
you. Even though some people will be like, what is he going to do again? He has done it all.
My dear, I lie you. I never even started.
Uh-huh.
I thank God for where I am, yeah? I thank God for where I am. I was somewhere before. I was nowhere before. I'm somewhere now. And definitely I'm going somewhere.
Okay,
So,
could you just give us a picture of that place you're going to?
I don't know. The Lord has ordered my footsteps. I won't lie to you. But I know what I want to do almost immediately.
So how can those massive fan base of yours reach out to you?
For them to follow me on Instagram, I'm on it's Your Ninja. Your Ninja. It's on Instagram. And then on Twitter, it is Your Wazobia FM.
Okay.
So it is YAWA. It's meant to be 2 W's, but it's just one. YAWAZOBIA-FM.
Okay.
Wazobia FM.
All right.
Yeah, that's
then.
just it. And then on Facebook, just type Your Nigeria, you see it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, it was great and amazing having you here today.
shit.
I tell you, shit.
Oh,
Thank you
shit.
so much. So we have Steve Onu here. He is, okay, let me roll out some things about him. He's a presenter. He's an actor. Aside from the Punisher I called him in the beginning, yes, he's a presenter, he's an actor. He is also a brand ambassador.
Yes, of some brands. Yeah. Thank God. More brands to come.
More brands to come. That is, or that will be part of the steps that will be ordered more by the
brands to
law.
come. This year, definitely. I'm talking already with some of them. So.
All right. And let's shape up. Remember, we have a contract already. The brainwashing.
Yes.
So
That one.
yes,
that-
this
that
one
no
would
no
also be
no.
part of it.
That one, we don't hammer now.
We don't hammer. Yes, I'm liking this part. We don't hammer, seriously. Thank you so much. All right, it's GSME TV Magazine. Follow us on Twitter at GSME TV Mag. And not forgetting our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/GSME TV Mag. And our blog, www.gsmetvmagazine.blogspot.com. Thank you so much for joining us. And it was nice having you here. Bye-bye.
Give me a body. Now me and you today. Oh. I no go tell anybody. Give me a body.